Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. So Sam's been doing a little bit more work here, putting down torches and that. Mostly though, what Sam has been doing is gathering red sand for our cactus build. We're going to do over there. Now, we've got the bamboo farm is over this side. And the work that I've done to start the bamboo farm is under here. To show you this, I've got these lines of switches that I've put in and turned on. That's essentially what I've done, and I checked them all working by putting down redstone torches up here, but Sen said there's a creeper been up there and blown some stuff up, so I've got to rebuild it. So I'll do that at some point soon. The next step, what we wanted all the iron and sticks for is... Oh, I need to go back anyway. I've got to go and get a whole load of gold. I forgot all about that. Because where each of these lines is, there, and then there's another one with all these switches, that's where it's going to be powered rails, and then the rest of this area is going to be covered in rails. And that goes all the way over to the midpoint on here. It's about 70 blocks wide, this one. It goes all the way over to here, and it's about 125 blocks long is what the farm will end up being. Which is going to be an awesome. We got basically 125 times 70. I'm going to just do that on my phone on the calculator a second because I'm curious. 125 times 70 is 8,750 pieces of railway track that we've got to place down in order to build this thing. And somewhere over here... Oh, there it is. I've got steps right here that I just left this bit dug in, and we go along here, we travel down here, I did show you this before, and in here I dug out everything all the way around it, and we've got a few of these crystals growing in here so that we can get some of them, so we'll be able to make it's tempered glass, a shaded, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but the shaded glass that we'll be able to do. Tinted glass, that's what it's called. We'll be able to build the tinted glass and with some of that and for some of the mob farms. So I still want to build a creeper farm, despite the fact that we've now got a massive quantity of gunpowder coming in from the witch farm. I'm still planning to build a creeper farm. I'd like more gunpowder than the witch farm is actually currently providing us. And I just think it would be really cool to build one of those because... Just because we don't have to go and build the creeper farm now because we're getting gunpowder from something else doesn't mean that we shouldn't. I'm of the opinion that I would like to have, as I said before, I would like to have a farm for everything. Sen has now even labeled everything up over here. We've got a lot of work still to do. So we've got ice ores. Oh, we got ores in here. We've got ice on the top. So we've got a whole load of regular ice here. And then packed ice. The packed ice is going to be for transporting the bamboo and cactus plants into the furnace area. And so is all of that packed ice. The regular ice is what we're going to... So I'll just show you with one of them. If you have a regular block of ice, and then it melts, it does that. Or you can break it as well. I didn't actually expect it to melt quite that fast. I will be honest, I did not expect it to melt quite that quickly. I didn't even realize I'd placed it down, to be honest. So, there we go. But that was a block of ice. So if I go and get another block of ice, and see if I can place it down... Oh, I know why. I went to open the door, but the door had already opened. So if I go and place this block of ice down somewhere that doesn't have a light source right next to it, which is over here, and we'll drop it down here. So I know that most of you know about this, but if I put that down there and then I break it by hand, it does that. So instead of having to carry around 30 buckets in order to be able to put water down, or 64 buckets, you're in an inventory full of buckets of water, all you got to do is carry around one stack of ice blocks, and it does exactly the same thing. So we're going to want a lot of ice. So the next thing that we will be building, instead of the creeper farm for gunpowder for rockets, which was going to be my next build after this, because I'd forgotten that the witch farm... Well, after the witch farm, actually, but we've done the witch farm on live streams instead. was going to be a creeper farm so that we'd have a supply of gunpowder. But we've got enough gunpowder to be going on with. So the next thing we build will be an ice farm after we've done all of our stuff up here. Because we're going to need a lot of ice for all of the other builds. And also for our things that we want to make in the nether for traveling around. Now... Oh, hello, we got steps here. What's going on? This... Okay, we've got a huge, great big house here now. Sen, what is going on with the house? This is huge. Are you planning on moving in here? Like, I mean, we've got more space just in case. I love it. Brilliant. This is fantastic. We got everything we could ever possibly want in here. Ooh, ooh, I've got stuff here, Sen. I've got stuff. So there's the pink shulker boxes. Actually, I don't need any of the rest of it. Not for a minute, because I didn't bring anything else with me. Alright, so, right, and I didn't need to bring the iron with me after all. So there you go, Sen, is that one and that one. These... What happened there? I went to put down that second pink shulker box right where Sen is standing. Have you got the pink shulker box in your inventory? It disappeared. It vanished. Oh, no, I've got it on me. It's still here. Right, there, see? Have a look at that. It's exactly the same. It duplicated. So we've got double the lot in there now. For some reason I thought that it like... I don't know. I thought something weird had happened. But anyway, so we got those two shulker boxes full of food. That's going to keep us going for absolutely ages. I've got plenty of food on me at the moment. I don't need to worry about that. I've got iron here. I completely forgot that I've already got a chest full of iron over here already. So I've got more iron right there, which I'm going to dump into this chest. Just to keep it out of the way. We've got more ores and stuff in there. We've got a bit of gold here. We're going to need to find more gold. I got a feeling we may have to crack into our gold ore supplies in order to make enough powered rails. We'll go home first. I don't want to because I want to keep the gold ore for building. Because it's a little bit sort of rarer. And I also need to make sure I've got a spare stack of rockets on me at all times. What else do I want to do? Let me get rid of those hoppers there for a second. That's bones and amethysts and stuff. And right. So we now want to go to red sandstone. Sen's got a whole load of red sandstone. We've got some chiseled up there. We've got red sand as well for our build. There's dirt and there's other blocks. We've got glass and a bit more red sand. So what we want to start off with is a bit of red sandstone. It's not actually the sandstone that we're using for this build. It's going to be the chiseled sandstone. So I'm just going to take quite a few of those. The cut red sandstone. Don't think we can convert that into anything else. But what I do want to do is build... what is it called? Let me show the uncraftables bits. And it's in here. It's the stone cutter. What do I need to make a stone cutter? Oh, I forgot about the spyglass. We can make a spyglass. Well, amethyst shard, 2 copper ingots, and we can make spyglass. We've got to have a look at that. Have we got any copper over here, Sen? Got 2 copper ingots, right. 2 copper ingots. Alright, ideal. Or are you getting them? There's amethyst in the... No, not the rockets one. The yellow one, there's an amethyst shard. Have you got 2 copper ingots on you? No, right. I've got 2 copper ingots on me that were in this chest right here. If you take... hang on, let me just get 2 copper ore. Here you go. If you have those 2 copper ores and smelt them a minute, you could make one as well. You want to get 1 amethyst from the bone one in there. Get 1 amethyst shard from in there. And then the 2 copper ores that you're smelting at the moment. And then go to the table and you can make a spyglass. So we'll just have a look at that a minute. So we need to go outside for the spyglass. I've never actually used it. So you just have it in your hand like that, and then you can zoom in and you can see things quite a way, and it's really cool because a lot of people use it for, like, there's a mod that has the same functionality that people have been using for a very long time. And now we can just do it like this. And I absolutely love this. Look. How cool is this? It's actually a really useful tool as well. It's a genuinely useful thing, I think. Being able to have a little look around like that. So, oh, I wonder what that is over there on the horizon. Oh, it's kelp. What's that over there? Oh, it's Sen. Hi. Oh, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, so have you got your crown? If you can put your crown on. Because Sen was wearing a crown with her new Maid Marian outfit in the stream. She wore it for most of the stream. And a lot of people in the stream said they really liked it. They thought it was a really fitting kind of thing. The crown bit, Sen can't actually see it. It's a vanilla tweak, and it's just a client-side one. So I've got it installed on mine. It's a texture pack one. So all it does is take the any golden helmet and make it look like a crown. So any skeletons I see that have got golden helmets, they're now wearing crowns instead. And so is Sen. So I think this, while we're doing videos, if we can, unless we're like deep in battle or something, you should be wearing the crown. You should have that on you. I think it suits. Yeah, Sen with her crown. Let's back up a little bit there. See? How perfect is that? Awesome. Princess Sen. Queen Sen. Okay, anyway. I need to... Oh, I know what I was doing. I was having a look in here, and we were going to go and try and build... There, the stone cutter. So I need 3 plain stone and 1 iron ingot. So have a look. Pause. Iron over there. There is 1 iron ingot, and... wood, terracotta, food, armor, glass, stone. There. 1, 2, 3. So just take that a minute, and we will throw out one of these bad boys. There. That one. And then we'll place that one down over here next to the sandstone, so it's easily accessible. If I put the cut red sandstone into here, Oh, it does. It'll turn into cut red sandstone slab, which we could use. So we could sort of use up some of those. But there isn't much use for the cut stone. And we want the ordinary red sandstone here. And we need to turn it into red sandstone slabs. So if I do that, 1 makes 2 red sandstone slabs. Or we can do a straight conversion to the chiseled red sandstone. So it's kind of quick like that. But it's actually, for me, going to be quicker if I do it a different way. So I'm going to go over there. Then I'm going to go over to the table over this side. And I need to make these slabs first. So do it like this. Right there. I make the slabs first. And I press and hold A. And then I highlight a new area there that I don't currently have. And I middle mouse click on here. So I've got a new recipe on there. And now what I do is I do Control-Alt-C. And it will craft everything I had into slabs and then throw it on the floor. And the reason it throws it on the floor is that it allows me to have more than my inventory would otherwise hold. So then the next bit that we want to do is I need to go to a new recipe selection on here. I take 2 pieces of slab and I make the chiseled red sandstone there. So I turn that into my next recipe. And this one, I'm just going to go Control-C and that will convert everything in my hand. I do it again. Do it again. I could just keep doing that until I eventually run out of bits that I'm picking up. And I've converted the whole lot. And then I've got some more up there, which it hasn't yet let me convert. Have I run out of inventory space? Okay, there's a load floating up there. I don't know why that's still up there. If I get rid of that bit... Oh, I know why. It's because of how much I was holding in my inventory to start with. Like, it sort of filled everything all the way up. So we just go and pick it up like that. And then we can go back into here. I press and hold A. I select that one. And then Control C, and it will do everything. There. Perfect. Done. So I have got a massive amount of chiseled red sandstone right here. I don't actually want to be holding that much, because I'm also going to want a few blocks of this one. So we're going to want some of that one right there, and I'll turn that into slabs. So I've now got all of the slabs and all of the chiseled red sandstone that I'm going to want for a minute. So we're going to start doing the build along here. Now, we've got rain, because we're in a mesa, and we're in desert, and we're in savanna. You don't actually get rain falling on any of those biomes. However, we're crossing through a river biome right here, and you do get rain falling in the river biome. So we get, we get a little bit of rainfall there. Now, I don't actually need to go and put the blueprint up. I don't have a stick to place the blueprint down anyway, so we won't worry about the blueprint for a minute. I know that I need to put this chiseled red sandstone around the base all the way round like this. And I don't want it up there. So I'm going to get rid of these lights a minute. Like that. And then we're going to go back over, and the first bit... So the idea here is that we're going to sort of go through and we're going to build the first layer of the cactus farm. That's our next plan here, is we're going to build just the first layer of the cactus farm. And then once we've done that bit, then we're going to build the bamboo farm, and we're going to build the furnace array over there. Now, the only bit that we've got blueprint for the bamboo farm, we've got a blueprint all set up for the cactus farm here. So we've got all of that in place. The only bit that we don't really have fully prepared yet is how exactly we're going to do our furnace array. We haven't really decided that. So that's something that we're going to work on. We're not quite sure how that's all going to end up, what it's going to look like. We also need to fill in the gaps around the edges on this, which is, again, it's more stuff on the to-do list. You know, I guess that we don't actually have to go through the entire cactus farm and put down the red sandstone if we didn't really want to. We could get away with just, like, using regular stone on it. However, I don't actually want to do that. It kind of feels wrong. Like, I want to go the full effort on this, and for the different builds that we do, we will take the time to actually, like, build them all up to the full effect that we're going for. So we got one layer in here. We then want to have a second layer. Actually, I don't remember. Have you got a stick on you, Zen? If you don't, I'll go and get a shrub up there. Alright, I'll go and get a shrub a minute. I'm sure that there is actually a second layer of... There we go, stick. I'm absolutely positive there is a second layer. Did you take down the torches on the wall? I took down the torches along the top of the wall. I haven't done anything else, because I've now gone and placed down all of this red sandstone here. So what I want is I want the stick there, and then I want to go into, actually, configuration menu, because I want to enable rendering like that. And then I want to go in here. We want to go to load schematics, and we want cactus farm, just one layer there. The material list in here, we've got 1,280 slabs, 770 chiseled red sandstone, and then we want the lime, glass, cactus, red sand, acacia, and one stack of ice, which will be for the water bucket right there. But that's not the bit that I'm after. I want to load schematic. Successfully loaded. Placement created for cactus armor. You are currently... I didn't see what that last bit was. So... Oh! I know what that last bit was. I click there. It's moving it out. Oh, then I know how I can do that. I can move it in over there. And then I can remove the stick from my inventory, so I haven't got that bit that I can see anymore. And then we want to go into... No, not that menu. We want to go to this menu. You go to render layers. It's on render single layer at the moment. So I want to go to all layers rendered at the moment. And we do actually need a second line of blocks. And then if you have a look in here, the second line of blocks sort of encases the water and everything that we want in here. So I don't need to worry about that at the moment. There isn't actually anything else that I need to see from it at all. So what we'll do is we'll come out of the render layers and we will go to loaded schematics and we'll just unload it like that and we're done. So we need a second layer of red sandstone all the way around the outside edge. And we also want to now start placing in... Oops, not those. We want to now start placing in slabs in the middle. But, actually, I said I don't want this one. But I do want this one. Right, let's load schematics a second. Cactus farm, one layer. Load. It's going to put it in the wrong place again. I thought it would put it back where it was previously, but it hasn't done that. So we'll go back over here, and we will place you... down on there like that. Alright, fine. I'll bring you over. I will bring you up. And I will bring you back that way. There you go. So that is all in place. So what I can do is I can leave that bit there. And then I can go to this menu. We go to the render layers. We go to render single layer. And I can choose the layer that I want to render like that. So there, that's that one. This is the layer here that I want to render, and this will show me everything rendered out exactly where it should be. The reason that I'm looking for this is because I'm looking for the exact point where I've got to put these so I don't have to bother counting and I don't make any stupid mistakes. So we need to have these as lines. Now, technically, we don't have to have these on this bottom layer. We could do the entire thing with slabs. But I think it will just look better when we're looking up from underneath. And also, then we can easily mirror the entire thing when we come around to build this up on the next bit. So that wants to go there like that. And then I want another one over here. That one's going to go into there. And then we can come around. So I'm just going to keep going round like this. Putting them all into place, and then we'll be able to get rid of this because we've then got the lines kind of marked out exactly where the chiseled blocks are going to go, and then in between all of the chiseled blocks is where all the slabs go. It's going to be nice and simple and easy. So we've just got one last little line to do over here. So put that one down there like that, and I'll come over here, put that bit in. And then I'll come over here, and it's that line right there. There, like that. Okay. So now I can actually get rid of the rendered layers completely. Schematic. Unload. Like that. And we've got these lines marked out. So all I need to do now is... we do this kind of like sideways on, like that. Diagonal. I can go all the way across and put these in place. We can go all the way across and we can put the other ones in place. And then we'll be able to put the slabs in between, leaving one hole right slap bang in the middle. We'll then put down the red sand and the cactus plants that goes on top. Sorry, the red sand before we do the cactus plants. So we'll be doing the red sand before we do the cactus. We also need to put in the acacia fences and the lime that goes all the way around the edge. That's all got to be put in place. And then we'll put the cactus plants in as kind of the last thing that we do. But what we're also going to do is we're going to build a small collection system to go in here, just to start collecting the cactus plants that will grow out of the farm and we can use them. And we will also start building... well, we got to decide something to do with shepherds in here, and I just noticed, if you look right down there, there's one block down there that's facing the wrong way round. How did that happen? Did I do that? Must have done. Then, can you see in the middle, the terracotta floor, can you see one block that's out of place in there? There's one block there that's the wrong way round. Don't worry if you can't see it. Oh, you got it. Let's say I'll go in and get it in a minute if you want, but if you can see it and you can get it, then ideal. It's the problem with the terracotta is getting it the right way round. The green one, I've placed enough of that down that I know which way round it's got to go now. Oh, Sen's got it. Ideal. Fantastic. Okay, so now we want to put this line in here, like this. I work my way all the way across like this. One more. Is it one more line to cross? No, it's 2 lines to cross. Well, one more line to cross, and then we can keep going. Like that. There's one. 2 more to do. Coming up through here. And then we can start putting slabs in the middle. Sen is sort of filling in around the edges at the moment. We're going to have that so that it's like built up a little bit. We also do need to build an entranceway that will take us down into the area underneath so that we can access that more easily. We're going to want to, like I said, we want shepherds. We want a shepherd trading system, and that's going to be in underneath there. So all of the dye from the cactus plants that we've smelted will ultimately end up back in underneath the cactus farm in a massive storage system. I'm thinking we're probably going to put down 100 double chests. I would say that that would be about right. Maybe 50 double chests. I don't know. If we stack, you can stack them 5 high, and you can easily access them. If we went... we got room, I think, actually. Go 20 blocks long. So that's... and 5 high. That's 100 double chests. And a double chest is 2754 inventory slots. So it's 54 times a stack of 64. I believe that's right. 54 times 64 in a stack is 3,456 items in a double chest. I need to go. Oh, yes, I do. I need to go. At 3,456 items in double chests. Obviously, if we're going to have 100 of those, we're going to have storage for 345,000 bits of cactus plants. Bits of green dye, which I think is fairly good. I'd say that was fairly good. So we'll be able to put that in underneath. But anyway, next up, I need to start putting down some redstone slabs, which are just going to go in like this. And yes, I do really need to go, so we will come back to this a bit later on. Well, I'm back over at the witch farm just for a minute, because I AFK'd overnight here again. We've now got almost completely... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.